Hello all, welcome to this session. If you are a beginner to Mac operating system and start learning and exploring several features of Mac OS in a detailed manner, then this session is for you. So let's get started. First of all, we'll see this Apple icon and its options. For that, I'll minimize this browser window. After that, I'll go to this Apple icon that you can see on the top menu. Click on this Apple icon and you will get several options here under the Apple icon. In that options, I'll first go into this system preferences option. System preferences is nothing but control panel in Windows. In Windows machine, if you want to change any options related to the Windows, you generally go to the control panel. Similarly, in Mac machine, if you want to change any options related to Mac, then you have to go to the system preferences. Now let me go to the system preferences. Here, you can change the options of several things. For example, you can change the options of a printer and scanner. Okay. Or you can change the options related to the network. You want to update your operating system. You want to change the display settings. Lot of things are there here, right? But first, let's go into this trackpad. Okay. So let me click on this trackpad. So what is this trackpad? The area on the Mac machine where you can move your finger to move the mouse. Okay. You don't need a separate mouse in Mac machine, right? Here is a trackpad where you can move your mouse and kind of, okay. So in Windows laptop also, this kind of trackpad will be there anyhow. But this is the thing in Mac machine. Fine. So these are some options related to the trackpad. Okay. Since I opened the trackpad, I can change the options related to trackpad here. The important option that you have to select first is go first and select this tap to click option. If it is not selected like this in your machine, in your Mac machine, first go and select this tap to click. What does it mean? What does this option mean? If you select this option, next time onwards, if you want to select any option, you don't have to actually click on the trackpad. You simply tap on the trackpad. That means like you are tapping on the mobile, right? On the mobile phone, you generally don't click, right? On the mobile phone, you generally don't click. You generally tap. Same feature if you want to get in Mac machine, okay? Instead of actually clicking the trackpad, if you want to simply tap with a single finger to select the options, then you have to go with this option, okay? Now, since I selected this option, guys, let me close this and see without clicking, I'm simply tapping with a finger on the trackpad. You see the options are coming. I don't have to click, guys. Going ahead. Now let's move on, guys, with the other options under this Apple icon. So first one is about this Mac. Let's select this option by doing a simple tap on the trackpad. You see, I simply tapped it. It got clicked. Now here about this Mac will contain all the details about this Mac machine, like which operating system is there, how much RAM is there, okay, what is the type of the machine, like that. Okay, so it's at this moment my Mac machine is having Mac OS Big Sur operating system with this particular version, and this machine is a MacBook Air having Apple M1 chip, which is of 8 GB RAM. And here, if you go to the displays, you can find the size of this display, that is 13.3 inches, guys. And go to the storage, you can see the storage information, like total storage size is 245.11 GB. Out of that, 189.96 GB is still available. Okay, so this is a basic information. So there are other tabs also, but this much is enough, guys. Fine. Now let's move on. Next is Next one is let's go into the system preferences again. Okay, system preferences again, which is like control panel in Windows. So again, go to the trackpad. So here, guys, first option is track to click, tap to click, that we are already utilizing. Now, one more option that we have to see here is the second click. Okay, so second click, you see here, when I hover the mouse, you see two fingers are coming on the screen, right? So if you want to right click, you see, if you have to right click here and get this right click options, we need a second click, right? Second finger click is required. Click or tap with two fingers. If you don't do this and try to right click, you see options are not coming for me. Okay, I'm trying to tap with two fingers, but right click options are not coming on the desktop. The reason behind this is not enabled. If this is enabled, and if I double tap, I mean with two fingers, if I tap at the same time, I'll get the right click options. Okay, this right click options will only come if I have this option enabled. And there are other gestures here, guys. Okay, I'm not going to go through these gestures right now. Okay, maybe at the end of this session, I'll cover these gestures for you in a clear manner. But for now, this much is enough, guys. First option is this one should be selected in the trackpad, and second option is second click should be selected so that you will get the right click options. Okay, these two things are important in the trackpad. Now, what next? Let's move on, guys. Okay, so a lot of other options are there under this Apple. So that is we'll look into this. Okay, next one is we'll minimize this. So here I will go to the app store, guys. I'll go to this app store. So app store is like a play store kind of stuff, like if you go to any Android mobile, right, you can install a lot of apps. So here there are different sections. Here you can either go with these sections, that's okay, you can go with these several sections, but I will go with the categories. You'll see a lot of categories, guys. Okay, from which category you want the app to be installed. For example, lifestyle. Let's see, lifestyle apps will be coming. Okay, so here planner app is there. A lot of different. Okay, Airtel thanks app is there. Okay, if you are using Airtel mobile in India, okay, you can install this app. You can get a digital clock with alarm. Many other apps are there. Okay, you can get them and install. Okay, some will be free, some will be like you have to pay the amount. For example, if you go to the discover here, so here Pixelomator Pro. Okay, so Pro image editing software or app. This is, you can install from the app store. You can get it from the app store, but it's not free. You have to pay this much of amount. So few things are free and few things you have to pay the amount, guys. Okay, this is like a Play Store or Android or okay, whatever, right? It's like a Play Store in Android. Fine. So this is all about the app store, guys. At this moment, I don't want to install any app anyhow. Okay, a lot of apps are there, but I don't want to install. For example, if I tried something, I want to search something like WhatsApp. Let's see if I get anything. WhatsApp for WhatsApp web, not WhatsApp web, WhatsApp desktop only. Okay, so if I want to get WhatsApp app installed in my Mac, let me tap on this install. Okay, let's see whether it will be installed or not. Okay, like this, guys, I can get the, okay, this is my Apple IP and I have to give the IP address. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, it will be installing WhatsApp app. Okay, WhatsApp desktop. So requires about, okay, require password for additional person. Okay, require after 15 minutes. Never require. Okay, so I'll get on from this, guys. Okay, because it will take a lot of time if I spend a lot of time here. But you understood, right? What is App Store? That's what is the App Store. Okay, let's move on. Again, I'll click on this Apple icon. Okay, guys, let's click on this. Let's tap on this Apple icon again. And here, these three options are done. So here are the recent items, guys. So whatever the items you have worked with recently, right? All the documents or this application will come and fall here. Okay. If you have recently opened any of these applications, that will come on the top. Okay, fine. we'll say about this force quit later. Force quit later. And these are the general options like sleep. Okay, if you don't want to shut down, but you want to, neither you want to use or neither you want to shut down, in that case you can simply say sleep. The laptop or this Mac machine will go into the resting mode. And restart, what about restart, right? Is a general option. If you want to restart your Mac machine, this is a thing. If you want to completely shut down your Mac machine, this is the option. And you can lock your screen. Okay, let's say you're going out and you want to come back and work again, so you can simply lock, and once you come back you can just give the password of this Mac machine and open the lock. Okay, so these are the options, right? These are general options, guys. These are general options under the Apple icon. And main options here are, this is the control panel kind of options. And you can know about the Mac machine details. And here is App Store. And these are the general restart, shutdown, sleep, lock kind of options. Okay, high level options related to Mac. Now, so those are the Apple icon and options, guys, that we have explored. Okay, so next let's go to the very important other feature of Mac, that is Spotlight. Okay, in Mac, if you want to search for any document or any application or any file or folder, right? Okay. So it's like there is something like Spotlight search. In Windows also we have the same thing, guys. Windows search. Okay, it will come in the bottom. If I open here, if I say Windows 10 or 11, guys, okay, you go for Windows 10, and if I take you to some of the images of the Windows 10, so here, guys, there's something in the bottom, right? So here you see, type here to search, right? In this, let's make this image a bit big. So I'll just increase the size. You see, type here to search. This section is like a spotlight here. Okay. In Mac, it's like a spotlight. Fine. So I'm just comparing, guys, so that you will get used to what is Mac and all. Okay. Though I take a lot of time, but it's better to compare. So such kind of important feature is spotlight search. So when you want to launch a particular application, or when you want to immediately open a file or folder, immediately find and open a file and folder, then the spotlight is very good thing for you. For example, I want to open, this is a Chrome browser, right? Whatever I'm showing this notes is nothing but a Chrome browser. But what I want to do here is, I want to open a Safari browser, but I don't know from where I want to open but I don't know from where can open the Safari browser. Okay, then how? If I have to still open the Safari browser, what I have to do? So here there is an option, guys. You see a magnifier kind of option on the top. This is nothing but the spotlight. Just tap on this, you'll get the spotlight search. Here type for search for that application, guys, whatever you want to open. Let's say I want to search for Safari. The moment I type Safari here, I got this Safari application. Just tap on this. You see Safari browser got opened. So simple, right? Very easy. So next, any other thing you want to do? Let's tap on this, search for that, and open. That's it, guys. Simple. Let's say I want to open the QuickTime player. Okay, QuickTime player. QuickTime player. You see, the moment I start typing, the application has been suggested here. Tap it. That's it. The QuickTime player will open in a while. This is a QuickTime player, guys. Okay, this is a QuickTime player that will open. Fine. What else we have? So any other things I can open here and show? So this is nothing but the spotlight, guys. Let's say another important thing that we generally use every day is like, in Windows we have a command prompt, right? In Windows we have a command prompt, but here we have a terminal. Okay, we have a terminal. In Windows we have, when you go and search for CMD, you will get a command prompt in Windows, but in Mac you have to type for terminal. Okay, then you'll get this kind of command prompt kind of thing. This is nothing but the terminal, guys. So I want to check whether the Java is installed in my machine or not. So I'll type a basic command of Java, that is Java -version. If I get the version here, then Java is installed. Since no version is coming, that means Java is not installed. Okay. So this is like a command prompt in Windows, guys. This is nothing but the terminal. We call that as terminal. So to open such kind of anything, guys, okay, in Mac, if you want to open easily anything, some documents or anything, okay, so then you have to come and type in the Spotlight. Okay, Spotlight will find it for you and open. Fine. So that's what is a Spotlight, guys. Very important. Spotlight is very important, and also there is a shortcut, guys, for opening the Spotlight. Right, every time you don't have to move the mouse onto this small icon, that is magnifier icon, and tap it so that you can get the Spotlight. Rather, you can also press Command key plus spacebar. Okay. So what is this command key, guys? Okay, command key may be new for you. If you are very new to Mac, there is a keyboard key on the Mac machine, that is command key. I'll show you how the command key will look like. So I'll just Google search. You can see that on the screen. Command key on Mac. What is this command key? You see, this is a command key, guys. Okay, whatever that with a kind of infinity symbol kind of thing, right? That is a command key. Okay, on the Mac, this is a command key. Let me open. This is a command key, guys. Okay, this is a command key, and beside that you will have a space bar. Okay, beside the command key you will have a space bar on your Mac machine. So if I have to, there is shortcut, guys. Okay, there is shortcut for opening the Spotlight. Instead of tapping here and opening, there is a kind of shortcut, that is I have to press command plus space bar. Okay, command plus space bar, then I'll get the Spotlight. You see, this is a Spotlight, right? This is nothing but Spotlight. Command space bar. Okay, this is a shortcut. So whenever you want to open any application, right, simply press Command plus spacebar and you'll get the spotlight and type there and open the application. So I am going with a priority order, guys. Okay, I'm just going in a priority order. Okay, first this I covered. Now I covered spotlight. Spotlight is very important for us. Okay, so it is very helpful feature, I can say. Now, guys, next important thing is closing, maximizing, minimizing, and resizing the windows. Okay, closing, maximizing, minimizing, and resizing of the windows. So fine. In Windows machine, Microsoft Windows machine, you will see this kind of options, right, on the right side. For example, if I say Microsoft Windows window, okay, some window. Let's see how the window will look like. You see, this is one example of the window anyhow. Microsoft Windows window. For example, if you open a notepad in Microsoft Windows, you see this minimize option, this resize option, this close option, all these options will come on the right side. Okay. That's what happens in Windows machine, right? All the options will be there on the right side. You see these options. This minimize button, maximize button, close button will come on the right side of any particular window in Windows machine. But in Mac machine, you see, if you look into this Chrome browser window also, these options are not there on the right side. Rather, in the Mac machine, you will find these options on the left side. Okay. You can close this window, you can minimize this window, you can maximize this window, like that. Different options are there. So in Mac, we have on the left side. In Windows machine, we have on the right side. Now let's work with that Windows. And so what I will show you here is I'll show you different options. Okay. Okay, I'll open one window and then show you what are the ways. Okay. How to manually resize the window in all directions, I will show you, and I'll show you how to close, how to maximize, how to minimize, and how to resize. Fine. And also there's one more thing, like half screen mode. I'll show you one by one. I'll show you guys. So to demonstrate, guys, I'll open the Safari browser. This is a Safari browser in the Mac machine, guys. This browser comes by default in Mac machine. Okay, so I don't have to install the Safari browser, but to get this Chrome browser, whatever you are seeing my notes, right, this Chrome browser didn't come by default in Mac machine. I have to install it. Okay, I have installed this Chrome browser. I'll show you how to install and uninstall the softwares from the Mac machine. I'll show you later. But for now, I'm just saying that this Chrome browser didn't come by default, but the Safari browser, whatever the browser that you are seeing here, right? If I tap on the Safari, you see I'm getting the Safari browser. The Safari browser came by default. Okay, with Mac machine only it came. I don't have to separately install. Fine. Here, anyhow, on any window, guys, it may be Safari browser, Chrome browser, any particular window that you see on the Mac, these options like minimize options, maximize option, and close options will come on the this side, left side of the window. Okay. So first I will show you the minimize option. Okay. I'll show you the minimize option. The moment I say minimize, you see it got minimized here, guys. Okay. It's not closed. It's minimized. You can see here, right? Here the Safari browser got minimized. Again, if I type, it will get open again. Okay. This is the option for minimizing, guys. Now, so yeah, I can resize. I told you, right? I can resize. So like this, I can resize in all directions. From here, I can resize. From here, I can resize. From this side, I can resize. Okay. Any direction you can resize. Okay. Any direction you can resize this window, guys. Then I'll again, this is a full screen mode. You see, this is a full screen mode. So you see, resize mode. I'll just make it like this. Okay. And this is the general mode. And if I click on this, it will go to the full screen mode. Okay. This is a complete full screen mode. You cannot see anything else. This is a full screen mode, guys. Okay. This option is for the full screen mode. And this is for exiting the full screen again, coming back. Now, this is for closing this window, guys. Okay. This is for closing the window. Let's say I'll close. Do you think it got really closed? Do you think got really closed? It is not completely closed, guys. You see, it's still there. It's still there. For example, if I open any application here, google.com, and I'll close this, it looks like closed. But again, if I tap on the Safari, you see, it came back. it's not really closed. The application is, this particular browser window is not actually closed. Okay, you see a dot here, the bottom of this Safari browser option, you see a dot. That means it's not really, it's not completely closed. It's kind of right, kind of closed. You see here Safari option is still there. That means it's not really closed. What I have to do to completely close, what I have to do is, after closing this, I have to tap on the Safari, and here you'll get some option like quit Safari, guys. Okay, you'll get an option like quit Safari. Just tap on this. Now it is completely closed. You see dot has been gone away from here. So guys, any application that you open in Mac machine, when you say close, it won't be really closed. Okay, so it's kind of there still. Okay, the application will be still running in the background. So if you want to really close, okay, if you want to really close, here after closing, you have to go to Safari. The menu will be coming like Safari, and it's not really closed, right? You have to say quit Safari. Okay, you have to say quit Safari to close the application. Now let's move on. So that's for closing the applications, and quitting is different, guys. Okay, to completely close, we have to say quit. Then maximizing, I showed you, that is full screen mode. Minimizing, I showed you. Resizing, I showed you. Now these options will be available on the left side, I showed you. Manually resizing, I showed you. We can open the minimize window too. Okay, we can open the minimize. I showed you how to open the minimize window. Now half screen mode, this one is left. Okay, half screen mode using maximize option is left. I'll tell you how to do this. So what I will do here is I will display this Chrome browser on left side. On the right side, I'll open the Safari browser. For example, two browsers I'll open. This Chrome browser is already open. Now I'll open the Safari browser and I will browse for, let's say, selenium.dev or some application I'll open. Now, this one, I want to display on the right section, right side of the Mac machine. And on the left side, I want to display my Chrome browser nodes. For that, guys, what I will do here is I will hover the mouse on this and say tile window to the right side of the screen. You see, half side of the thing, Safari. And this one, you see, before doing anything, it came to the left side of the screen. Okay. So at a time, I can see two windows. One is Chrome browser, one is Safari browser. Okay. So this is also possible. This is also possible, guys. Now, let me close this. Okay. It's not, it will not really close. As I already mentioned, right? It will not really close. I'll resize this. So here it's still on. So to close that, like this also. Okay, if you're not getting the option here on the top, if Safari option is not coming on the top, just right click here. By tapping two fingers at the same time, you'll get the right click option and simply say quit. It will be quit. Okay, it will quit. It will not run in the background. Okay, now let's continue, guys. So this is all about closing, maximizing, minimizing, and resizing of windows. This is also very important, guys. If you're new to Mac, you may feel kind of awkward where, because in the Windows machine, you will get all the options like minimize, maximize, all these options you will get on the right side, but in the Mac machine, those options will be there on the left side. And also when you close, they will not be really closed. You have to manually quit, right? Again, you have to select quit option to actually close. That's something different from the Windows machine. Now, the next other important section is dock. What is this dock? You see, in the bottom, you see some options like Finder, Launchpad, Safari, Siri, and other several options here. They are, all these applications are placed. Some applications are default applications. Some applications I have installed like Google Chrome application and all. So all these options, okay, all these options are now placed on the dock. Okay, it's like let's say you have a table in your room. On the table, you will put your laptop, you will put some flower vase, or you will put some water bottle, you will put your bag or whatever it is, right? Like that, you place all your items on the table. Similarly, on the Mac machine, in the Mac machine, on your desktop, there is some section like dock. On this dock, you will place all your applications. Okay, this is a place for placing all your generally used applications. What are the applications that you generally use day by day, right? That applications will stay on the dock. And if you're not using a particular application on a daily basis, then you can remove from the dock. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So applications which came by default in Mac are, like, for example, Finder application, Launchpad application. The Safari browser also came by default in Mac. This email, the system preferences, everything has come by default. All these applications still here came by default, guys. But this two applications like Chrome and Zoom, okay, I'm using Zoom software to record this video and all. So the Google Chrome browser and Zoom, I have to install it myself, okay. On this Mac machine, I have to install it. So like this default applications and user installed applications, we can dock on the Mac machine. Okay, fine. Now let me show you guys how to add the applications to the dock, how to remove the application from the dock. I'll show you. Okay, let me minimize it again. So it is still, I can open it again if I want. Okay, I can open it if I want. So here guys, let's say there is one application like Siri application or this mail application. I'm not using the mail from here. So let's say I want to remove it from the dock. So what I will do here is, what I will do here is, 1 minute. Okay, almost. Okay, so I have to drag it to the outside, guys. Okay, I'm not able to drag somehow. Remove from dock is also there, but I'm trying to drag it. I was able to drag earlier, but not, it's not coming now. Fine. Okay, I'll do one thing. So for example, I have to remove this from the dock. I'll just right click on this, and here I'll get an option like remove from dock. Okay, and let's say I want to add the application, whatever the Siri application was there, right? I want to again add it to the back to the dock. So in that case, I'll click on this finder, guys. I'll go to this application section. I'll explain about this application later again. So here, what was the application, guys? Siri, right? So Siri, I'm getting it back to the dock. I added it. Okay. So like this, guys, I can do. Okay. So I can add the required applications onto the dock, and I can remove the applications from the dock. So whatever you say, it will hear, like, right? Siri, do something for me, it will do. Okay. Let's try something. Okay, it's by default on. Let me try this again. Siri, what is the time now? Okay, it's 6:27 p.m. It's saying. Okay, I've muted myself. That's why you're not able to hear the voice of Siri. That's okay. That's what is Siri, guys. So, okay, you see, like this, I can drag it outside, and you will get the remote option. The moment you go outside of this off area, you'll get this remove option on the top, and just drop it here. The application will be removed from the dock. It's not completely uninstalled, guys. It got removed from the dock only. Again, if you want it back, again go to the applications. Okay, these are all the applications, software applications that got installed, that came by default, or I have installed. For example, Google Chrome, I installed it, or this App Store and came by default, like that. Okay, so if I want the Siri back, again, like this. Okay, drag and drop it. So like this, guys, this is a area where you can place all your regularly daily day by day used applications. Okay, that's what is a dock for. Dock, that's a dock for, guys. Okay, hope you understood what is dock and how to add and remove the applications to and from the dock. So guys, dock is also very important because whatever the daily based applications you use, you just dock it, and whenever you want to, we are not using on a daily basis, you just remove from the dock. Okay, so based on your requirements, day by day requirements, you can place the applications on the dock. Now, Safari browser, I already mentioned, right? Safari browser comes by default. This is a default browser in Mac machine. Safari browser is a default browser in Mac machine. Like every browser, you can browse. Okay, you can browse any application URL and all the stuff. Okay, on this browser, you can browse different things and browse the web applications, go to different pages of the applications and all. Okay, you can go back, go forward, all those stuff. So that is a Safari browser, which is a default browser in Mac. I don't have to install Safari browser. It comes by default in Mac. And one more thing about Safari browser is you cannot get Safari browser in any other operating system. It's only available in Mac machine. If you want to use Safari browser, there's no other way other than coming to Mac machine. Okay. So Safari, and coming to Selenium automation, guys, we are software testers. Okay. We generally automate the applications. And if you have to run your automation scripts on Safari browser, you cannot automate the application on Safari browser in Windows machine, because in Windows machine there will not be any Safari browser. So The only way to automate your application on a Safari browser is come to the Mac machine and automate. Okay, fine. Then let's go with the menu options. This menu options at this moment, guys, at this moment. Okay, so let me do one thing. When I open the Chrome browser, you see Chrome is coming here. All the Chrome options are coming here, right? Menu options. If I minimize here and select somewhere on the desktop, you see there are different options coming here. They are dynamically changing, right? These are the default. When you click on the desktop, these are the options related to desktop, okay? When you are on the desktop, these are the default menu options. But if I open any Chrome browser, you see the options on the menu are changing. They are changing according to the Chrome browser. So because this is a Chrome browser, you are getting all the Chrome browser options. You see, if you want to quit the Chrome, I don't want to quit now. Okay, so if you want to clear the browsing data, all the Chrome browser options about Google Chrome, if you want to find out which version of Chrome you are using in Mac machine. Okay, so 96.0, some version is there. And and also this, if you want to open a new tab in Chrome browser, okay, if you want to save this Chrome browser page, if you want to undo and all the stuff, these are all the Chrome browser options, guys. If you want to bookmark this page, if you want to create multiple profiles in Chrome browser, all these are related to the Chrome browser. These are the Chrome browser menu options. If I minimize, these options are not going immediately, but when I tap on the desktop, you see, tap or click on the desktop, this menu options are changing to the default Mac menu options. Okay. It's not only for the Chrome browser, guys. If I open the Safari browser, you see, Safari browser menu options are coming on the top. No matter which application you open here, that application related options will come on the top. Let's try different things. For example, if I open the system preferences, you see which menu options are coming on the top. System preferences related menu options are coming on the top. These are the system preferences related menu options. Again, when you tap on the desktop, it will go back to the default menu options. So kind of dynamic menu, right? Dynamic menu. Okay, they change, menu options change according to the opened applications and go to the menu when we see the desktop. Okay. So this one I'll explain, guys. Go menu when you see the desktop. What is that? I'll tell you. So when I go to the desktop and tap on the desktop one, you'll get all these menu options related to the Mac machine. And here there is one menu like go menu. Okay, go menu. Tap on this go menu, and here, so it's showing you a different ways to navigate across this Mac machine. For example, I want to go to my computer. In Windows, we have my computer, right? Okay, my computer or this computer or this system. Okay, so such kind of option, if you, this is nothing but the computer, guys. Okay, in Windows we have my machine kind of option, my system kind of option. Okay, so but in Mac machine, this if you go to the go menu and select this computer, it will take you to the system option. Okay, so the place. So here you see, you will see all the drives in Windows machine. Also you will see all the C drive, D drive, other drives and all, right? Here also in Mac machine, this is a place. Okay, to go there, you have to tap on the go and select computer. It will take you to this place where you can see the drive. Open the drive. You see under the drive, we have this library, system, users folder. Like in C drive also, we'll have all these files, right? In Windows machine, similarly. Okay, all your applications will be installed in this. All the applications that you have installed will be available in this applications. Okay, so like that. Okay, so now libraries. This is library, guys. Let's go inside the library. So here Java related libraries, let's you see Java folder is there, Java virtual machines, whatever the softwares you have installed, it will be there here, guys. So installed software, installed applications will be there here. The folders of the installed software will be there under the library. Okay, in C drive also, right? If you go to the C drive, you will have, you see something like program files, right? This library is like program files in Windows. Okay, now this is a system related files, and here users. So we can have multiple users log into the same machine. So for each and every user, a folder will be there here. Okay, fine. So this is a basic like drive. Just go out, come out of that drive, Macintosh default HT drive. Only one drive is there in this Mac machine. So it's like in Windows, if you go to that my computer, right, you will see all the C drive, D drive. Here also, this is one of the drive. That's one thing. And let's go with the next one. So here we'll go with another option. So we have seen this go and computer. Now let's go with the home. Okay, let's go with the home. If I say home, guys, it will directly take you to this user folder, Arun Motori user folder. Okay, so what if I go back? Let's try this out once. Go to computer, go to this drive, and go to this users folder. Here Arun Motori is there. Under Arun Motori, we have all the personal files. Here is where I will save all the documents, guys. Okay, in this machine, under this Arun Motori, my name is Arun Motori. Under the users folder, I have created this. Okay, since I got logged in with Arun Motori, right here it has given the one folder here for Arun Motori. Under this, all the documents. Okay, all the documents, all the pictures, music, whatever the folders I created, what I will organize or create all my folders and files here, guys. Okay, so there are different ways of going here. Direct way is there. I can directly say home. It will directly take me to the my location where all my related personal folders and files will be there. Or I have to go to this computer. In the computer, there are different views, guys, as icons. This is one view. Different views you can change. So this is a drive, and inside the drive, let's go into the drive. So here are the applications that got installed. That will be there here. Whatever the applications that got installed for that folders will be there in the library. And here Mac OS related files will be there. Here users are there. Under the users, you see how many users are there in this machine, that each and every user will have this folder. In that users folder, all the files related to that particular user will be there. So all my files I'm storing here. Okay. Even when I'm recording some videos on this Mac machine, I'm putting all these recordings under this recordings folder. I created this recordings folder, and under the recording folder, I'm just placing my files. So this is a place where you can play, guys. You can create the folders, you can organize the folders, you can place the files, copy paste, cut, delete, all the stuff you can do it here. Okay. So hope you got some idea. And let's go with any other options with the go menu. Let's see. So home and computer are the main things, guys. Okay, home and computer are the main thing, and here there are some direct shortcuts for going to the downloads location. So when you download any particular software or something, right, get downloaded at this location. Okay, it will get downloaded here. Earlier I have downloaded Selenium Java jar files that got downloaded in the downloads. Okay, whatever the downloads you do in this machine, they get downloaded here, guys, in the download section. Okay, like in Windows machine also same thing, right? Whatever the downloads you do, that get downloaded in the downloads folder only in the Windows machine. Here also downloads. Okay, if you want to directly go to the downloads, you can go here. And you want to go to the desktop. Okay, so here is the desktop, guys. On the desktop, whatever the folder is there, that you can see there. Then what else is there? Documents. If you are storing the documents here, all my recordings of Zoom are getting stored here anyhow by default. Documents folder. Fine. These are the things, guys. Remaining all, let's not worry about much. Okay. From here, you can navigate to your computer where you can see all your drives, and here you can see all your personal files and folders. Okay, this is very important, guys. Okay, so when you start working with Mac, right, you have to know like how to find all the drives on this Mac machine, and how to find all your files. Okay, where you have to create the folders and files, you have to know. That's the reason you have to go here. These are two important options under the go menu. This home and computer are important options. Okay, remaining all are fine. Then next one, menu options, go menu, I clearly explained. Now, next one is Finder. So Finder is like a Windows Explorer. In Windows machine, if you want to open any folder, right? If you want to navigate throughout your system, you have to use Windows Explorer. So what is Windows Explorer? I will show you if you don't know. Windows. It's not Internet Explorer, it's Windows Explorer. Whatever I'm saying is Windows Explorer. This is what is Windows Explorer. So guys, as you can see here, when I Google search for Windows Explorer here, you see here, this is what is a File Explorer or Windows Explorer. This kind of icon you will have in the Windows machine. And when you click on that folder, right, you will get this kind of Explorer. This is called as a Windows Explorer in Windows machine. So using this Windows Explorer only, you are able to navigate through all these files and folder in your machine, right? So you see, this is a Windows file explorer or Windows Explorer. This is okay. In Windows machine, using the Windows Explorer, you can find all the drives and go into the drives and go inside the folders, open the files and all the stuff we can do with the help of the Windows Explorer. This is what is the Windows Explorer. But coming to Mac machine, we have something known as Finder, guys. Okay. Alternative for the Windows Explorer in Mac machine is Finder. Okay. In Windows machine, it is Windows Explorer. In Mac machine, it's Finder, guys. Okay. So where we can find this Finder then? Where we can find this Finder? I'll show you. So here you can find the Finder here by default. The first menu option is Finder only, and you can find the Finder here. Two places, right? Here and here. Let's go with this one. Tap on this. You see, this is a Finder. Like you use Windows Explorer in Windows machine to explore the complete machine, go to the different areas of the machine. Similarly, you can use Finder here to explore through this Mac machine. So by default, it is showing the recents, guys. Okay, whatever the files have created, it's showing by default. And I can go through a lot of stuff. Okay, I can go to the applications folder where all the applications that are installed in your machine will be available here in the applications folder. I can go to the desktop. You see, on my desktop, only this untitled folder is there that I can see. Under the documents, my recordings are by default getting saved into the documents. If I go to the movies, I don't have any movies right now here. Okay. So here, downloads location of my machine. This is a place where all my softwares will be downloaded. Music, this is where I can store the music. Here I can store my pictures and all. This is my Arun Motori username, a folder based on the username where I can find all my personal files and folders. Okay. Now, what else is there? This is what is Finder, guys. Finder is all about exploring. Okay. Like Windows Explorer in Mac machine, we have the Finder. Okay. A kind of application we can use for exploring throughout we can explore wherever we want to go, we can go. Fine. Anything else is there? So what is this airdrop and all? I'll explain later. Okay. This is out of topic for now, but definitely I'll cover this airdrop in later portion of this video. Okay. But important things I covered here for now. And here when Finder is open, just click on this Finder and you see, you can change the options of this Finder. Preferences, go to the preferences. And here, what is there? General, let's go to general. And by default, when I open the Finder, what it is showing is, you see, I'll close this Finder again and open the Finder. The moment I type, what it is showing by default, reasons. Some people don't want to show the reasons, right? By default, you don't want to see the reasons. So what I'll do is I'll tap on the Finder, change the preferences of the Finder. Here, under the general tab, by default, it is showing reasons. What I want to show is I want to show desktop. Let's see what will happen. Now I'll close it. This time I'll open the Finder. It will show whatever that is there on my desktop. Okay. Like this, you can change the settings, guys. If you don't want to show the recents, when you open the Finder by default, you can show the desktop. Okay. Because sometimes you don't want other people to, when you open the Finder, automatically it shows all the recent things you have worked on. Okay. If people maintain the privacy and all, those documents should not be visible. So better to show a different folder. Okay. So for that, I have to change the preferences from here. Okay. When the Finder is open, click on the Finder and change the preferences. And here, whatever you want to show, for example, you want to show your personal folder where all your personal files and folders will be there. So like this, okay, all by default it will come. This is, if you are very convenient in using like this, you can use. Okay. So I think this is the best option I can say. So when I open the Finder, it should take me to my personal files and folders. So every time I don't have to navigate here and there, right? So good thing. So that's what is Finder, guys. So in the Finder, you can access and manage files and folders on the Mac machine. Okay, you can do a lot of things inside the Finder. So if you open the Finder and here I want to create a folder, let's say what I have to do to create a folder, double tap, right click options came, and here I want to create a new folder, demo folder. Inside the demo folder, I'll go inside the demo folder and double tap, and you see, if I want to, you know, we can say, I want to copy paste I want to move some file here, let's say. So I want to do one thing. I want to go to my desktop again. And on my desktop, there is one folder. So in this folder, there is a screenshot, guys. I want to copy the screenshot. I'll copy the screenshot. And again, go to my place and here, demo folder, and I will paste it here. All these things I can do, guys, okay? All these things I can do inside the Finder. That's all about the Finder. Fine. Next thing is, so applications. Using Finder, we can go to the application section. Applications is nothing but a folder only, guys. Applications folder is there. In the applications folder, it's a default created folder by Mac machine. Okay, it comes by default in the Mac machine applications folder. You see, there's some AI icon is also there. So whatever the softwares that are installed in your machine will be there in the applications. Okay, whatever the softwares. If you want to check what softwares are installed in your Mac machine, then click on this Finder, go to applications, and in the applications, you will see all these applications that are installed in your Mac machine. Okay, if you uninstall something, it will go away from the applications. Okay, you see, I installed Chrome browser, so it's there. Now let's move on. We'll come back to the applications later, guys. For now, I showed like applications folder is a place where all the installed applications in your machine, default came applications by Mac, and the user installed applications will be there in the applications folder. Okay, the next one is so you can find the applications that are installed in your machine using this Finder app. And so we can open the applications also, guys. From the Finder, we can open the applications. So let's open any application. Let's say, let's try to open this Docker. Okay, I double clicked it. Let's see whether it will open or not. You see, it's open. Okay, Docker has been opened. So I'll close this and I'll close this. Now I have closed Docker, but the Docker may not have been really closed, guys. So where is the Docker? Don't know where is the Docker here. Fine. Okay, let's move on. So I can open the applications from the applications. Okay, applications folder, which I have navigated via the Finder. Okay, using the Finder app, I went to the applications. From that, I can open any application. That's one thing. I can find the applications, and also I can find the installed applications. Here is the Docker, guys. Okay, it's not have to quit. Have to quit it. Actually, it's not really closed. Okay, have to quit it. It's coming on the top, so I'm quitting it. So let's see it's quitting or not. Let me minimize and see. Close. Yeah, it has been quit, guys. Okay, so that's what is the process, guys. Okay, we have to, after closing, it will not close simply. We have to permanently quit it. Okay, so we have to quit it actually. Okay. So we can open the applications from here by double clicking from the applications folder. We can open the applications. We can not only see what applications are installed, but also we can open the applications by double click. And after opening the application, if you want to close and quit them, guys. Okay, so for example, the best way of quitting is like this, guys. Okay, so I'll open this application, Docker application. Again, I'm opening the Docker application. Once the Docker application is open, you see on the top, Docker menu came. Okay, so here I'll say force quit. Which application I have to quit? Docker desktop, right? Force quit the Docker quit. Okay, so sometimes what happens is, even though you try to quit, right, you want to quit the application, but the application will not be quit. So in that case, you have to go with this force quit option. It's not always required. Okay, you don't have to force quit always. When a particular application, no matter what, it's not getting closed, even you try to close and quit, right, it's not closing. In that case, you have to say force quit. Okay, in that case only you have to go with this force quit option, otherwise it's not required. Still it is there, guys. Quit Docker desktop. It's running in the background, guys. Okay, don't want the application to run in the background, so I'm just quitting it. Okay, it will go away in some time. Fine, next one. Yeah, Docker desktop has been gone, and there is a shortcut command, guys, to quit the application. That is command plus q. Let's do something. So I'll say command key I already showed you, right? Command, I'll press q. You see, The browser has been quit. It was very fast, right? It was very fast. Okay. So this is a shortcut, guys. Command key plus Q. It will quit the currently opened application. Now next one, documents. So this is a default section for storing the documents, guys. Okay. I generally don't store the documents there, but a lot of Mac users, whatever the documents they have, right, they will store in the documents folder. So how to go to the documents? Click on the finder. Here you will see something known as documents. Here you can save all your documents. Okay. Here you can maintain all your documents. So in the documents, you can create the folder. Okay. I already showed you how to create and right click create the folder and all those stuff. Remove the folder. So how to remove the folder, I will show you right now. So go to the documents. Let's create some folder here. So I'll name this as demo folder only. I'll name this as the demo folder. Okay. So after I created this folder, I want to delete this folder. So here there is an option like move to trash, guys. Okay. Right click on this folder. You can rename the folder, guys. If you want to rename options are there. Demo documents, and you can delete this folder, guys. Just right click here and say move to trash. It will be deleted. Okay. Move to trash is the option. And what else is there, guys? You can move the files to the folder. Already I showed you how to move the files. How to delete is move to trash. And how to, if you delete something, guys, those files and folders will not be permanently deleted. They will go and add it to the trash. The moment you say move to trash, this kind of dustbin option is there. Okay. Click on that. You see what just now I deleted this folder, right? From the documents folder. This folder came here and followed. But if I want it back, just right click and say put back. It will go back. Okay. You see into the documents folder, again it came. Again, if I want to move it to trash, let me move it to trash because I don't need that really. Now, if I want to permanently delete all these files which are there in my trash, okay. So in Windows, we call that as a recycle bin, right? Recycle bin. But here in Mac machine, it is called as trash. And if I have to delete all these things, okay, there is a single option, guys, empty. Or you can individually also do that. Right click, and here, what is the other option we have? Delete immediately. Or if you want to delete demo docs, delete. So it's permanently deleted. If you are deleting from the trash, that means it's permanently deleted. And if you want to delete all these files at a go, there's one option like empty. Just click on this empty. All these files and folders and any other installation files or whatever it is that are there in the trash will be permanently deleted. Okay, now the trash is empty. You see, trash has become empty. Now, okay. So I have covered a lot of things already. Okay. Now downloads folder I already seen. Click on the finder and go to the downloads. This is a place where by default the software files will be downloaded. Okay, whatever the software files you want to install, right? That software files or anything that you download from the web or something, right? That will come here. Okay, zip files, general files and documents, or any executable files. Okay, that will come and fall here in the downloads. Actually, it is not documents. This is downloads. Okay, from here it will be downloaded by default. In Mac machine, whatever the downloads you do from the web, they will come into the downloads folder. To go to the downloads folder, you have to click on Finder and go to the download section. Then next is here one more thing, guys. Let's try to download something. Let's try to download something. So what we have, we can download. Let's see. I'll download something. So I want to download, let's say Xmind download. Okay. Xmind downloads. Go to the Xmind website. I want to download this software. Let's say scroll down. Xmind 8 Classic free download for Mac operating system. I'll say free download. Okay. Let's see, download for Mac. Again, I have to click on download for Mac. You see, it started downloading. 2 minutes left. What is the extension, guys, of this file? What is the extension of this file? DMG. The extension of this file is DMG. In Windows, the extension of this kind of downloadable files where using which I can install the software is like exe file. But in Mac, it is .dmg. Okay, .dmg guys. In Windows it is .exe. In Mac it is .dmg. Okay, that's the difference. Another difference. So where it will get downloaded, again go to the Finder and click on the downloads, guys. This is a place. You see, this is a place where the file got downloaded. Okay. Now I can double click on this and install. But at this moment I don't want to install, guys. Leave it for a while. Let's leave it. I'll show you how to install the software and install the software later. But for now, let's leave it. So extensions for installable softwares, downloadable installable softwares will be .dmg in Mac machine, whereas in Windows it will be .exe. Then Finder preferences, hard disk, customized sidebars, default things to open via Finder. All those things I'll show you. Okay. So these things I'll show you guys. For that, I'll open the Finder here. The moment I open the Finder, I'll get the Finder preferences. Click on the Finder preferences, drag it here. Okay. So guys, so on my desktop, so let me close this again. If I go to my desktop, okay, on my desktop, you are seeing some drives and all those stuff, right? If you want to, this particular drives to visible, right? Then here, this option should be selected. If this option is unselected, you see, 1 minute. On the desktop, drive option is not there. You see, if you want that drive, whatever the C drive, D drive, that will be there in your Windows machine, right? Similarly, we have drives in Mac machine. Such kind of drives you want to get visible on the desktop of the Mac machine, then you have to select this option. Okay, from the desktop itself, you can go to the drive. If you connect any external hard disk, then also same thing. Okay, that drive should be visible on the desktop. Then you can select this. And any things you insert like CDs, DVDs, okay, any software you install, right? All those things will be displayed on the desktop. We'll see that in some time anyhow. And this I already explained, right? So by default, when you open the Finder, I want to see the personal folder. Okay. I want to see the personal folder, or if you want to see the drive, by default, you want to see the drive, like that you can set it. You see, it will show the drive instead of the personal folder. Again, I will change it back. I prefer it to be my personal folder, okay, rather than the Mac machine drive. Okay, you see, this is a personal folder. Okay, so those are the things, guys. Those are the things about the these things. Okay, so Finder preferences. Okay, Finder preferences, default things to open when you open the Finder. I already showed you just now. Okay, and also you can customize the sidebars, guys. You can customize the sidebars. I'll tell you. Open the Finder and go to the Finder preferences. Here, there's one tab like sidebar. So in the sidebar, you are seeing airdrop. I don't want to see the airdrop. I can remove it from here because I generally don't use that. Recents is fine, useful. Applications is okay. Desktop is okay. Movies I don't want. Generally, I don't watch movies in Mac, so I'll remove the movies. Let's say music I don't want. Whatever the options you want here, check it. Other things you remove it. Okay, pictures. No, because I'll put all the things in my personal folder according to my usage. So I don't want them options to be displayed on the left side. And here, what else I want here is, let's see if I want anything. I just will select Arun's MacBook Air. Let's see what will come here. Some option came. So let's close this and try this option. What is this? Yeah, it will go to my drive. Okay, this is a better useful one, right? I can go to this whatever the drive I have on my Mac machine using this. Okay. So it's like my machine or my personal. Okay. This machine, this PC option in the Windows machine. That option I am putting on the Finder. So that will be useful, right? This PC kind of option will be useful for us. Okay. So whatever I need, I have put it. Whatever I don't need in the Finder, I remove it. Okay. So like this, I can customize the Finder, guys. Next. Next thing is installing the software, guys. Okay. Very interesting stuff. Okay. Installing the software. So let's say I want to install some software in the Mac machine. So which software I want to download and install? Firefox browser. Okay. At this moment, I have the Safari browser and have already downloaded and installed the Chrome browser in my machine. Okay. But now I want to download and install Firefox browser. Okay. A different browser I want to download and install. So how to install such kind of Firefox browser software? For that, Google search either in the Safari browser or in the Chrome browser. Just Google search whatever the browsers you have. Just Google search. Say Firefox, whatever the software you want. Just name that software. Download Firefox. Download. Simple. Firefox download. Come here, and here download Firefox browser is there. Click on that. Fine. Now you are getting an option like download Firefox. Click on that. Your download should begin automatically. Okay. So DMG file is getting downloaded. As you can see, right? The extension is .dmg, not exe. In Windows, it is .exe. In Mac, it is .dmg. That's the difference, guys. Let's download this. After downloading, guys. Okay. This will get downloaded. If you only have the Safari browser, guys, if you download, what will happen? Let's see. Firefox download. Then press enter. Return key, guys. So here in Mac machine, we don't have enter key. We have the return key actually. That's the difference. Another difference between Windows and Mac is in Windows machine, we have enter key, whereas in Mac machine, we have return key. Okay. So when I say Firefox download, if I got this page, and if I try to download in the Safari browser, this is the Safari browser, guys. Downloads will happen. It's asking you to allow. You see, downloads will happen here, guys. Okay. In Chrome, the downloads are happening in the bottom, whereas in the Safari browser, okay, they will happen in the top. Okay. So let's download in the Safari browser and see what we can do. Let the DMG file for Firefox browser get downloaded. Now, just double click on this DMG. You see it will open. Either you can go to the downloads folder and double click, or from here also you can double click. The same thing will happen. You can go to the downloads folder on there also in downloads folder you'll have this DMG file. You can double click. You see the moment I double clicked on the DMG, some installation wizard came. This is an installation wizard kind of thing in Windows now. And what it is saying that you have to drag and drop this Firefox onto this applications. Applications is a folder where all the installed applications will be there, right? So I have to drag this Firefox browser into this applications. That's it. Okay, it's copying Firefox to the applications. Now, once it is copied, close it. Now clear this. Close the Safari browser. Not required now. Close this part. Now go to the Finder and click on the applications. Now here, can you see the Firefox browser? Yes, Firefox browser is. If you want to launch, you can directly launch from here. Double click on this Firefox from this applications. You see Firefox browser got launched for the first time in my Mac machine, right? This is a Firefox browser. Similarly, from where I can launch this Firefox browser is for launching, guys, especially for launching, there is something known as Launchpad. Okay, in Mac machine, especially for launching the applications, we have something known as another application known as beside the Finder. Specifically, if you want to launch any application, you have to open the Launchpad. Here you can see the Firefox again. Open that. You see the Firefox browser will be opened. This is a Launchpad application, guys, which comes by default in Mac machine. So all the default applications and whatever the applications you have installed, right? That, okay, all those applications, you see, these are the lot of things are default applications, guys. You can click anywhere on the Launchpad. Just if you want to come out, right, you can click anywhere. Okay, somehow. Okay, here I have to. It's not so much responsive somehow today. Okay, fine. So it's recording, right? So fine. So click anywhere, guys. If you want to go out of this Launchpad, just click anywhere on the blank area, and from here you can open the applications. And another way to open the applications is in the beginning I told you, right? In the beginning I told you. 1 minute. Okay, I'll go to the desktop. So press Command spacebar. You'll get a spotlight here. Search for Firefox. This is another way of launching the applications. Okay. Another way of launching the applications is from the spotlight, or you can use Launchpad to launch. Okay, or you can use Launchpad to launch the applications. Lot of different ways, guys. Or you can launch from the applications. Okay, from here also double click and launch, or from the Launchpad you launch, or from the spotlight you can launch. Multiple ways of launching the application. But now I don't want the Firefox browser. I want to uninstall it. Let's say what I have to do. What is the process for uninstalling the Firefox browser from this Mac machine? First of all, let me quit this Firefox browser from here. Okay, now I have to uninstall it, right? So how to uninstall the thing? Go to the applications, search for the application that you want to uninstall. That is Firefox. Okay, Firefox. After doing that, here, click on this place and select other, and here type sys. You just don't want to uninstall the software, but you have to remove the complete software along with its files and all those stuff, okay, that were created using Firefox browser and all. Select this and say okay. This is a process, guys. After doing that, now click on system files and say are included. All these are the files of the Firefox browser, guys. Okay, all these are the files of the Firefox browser. Now Firefox folder is also there. You see, when you install Firefox browser, we'll get this Firefox folder also. So some other things are coming, guys. Selenium related things are coming. This are not related to the Firefox. So I want to delete this folder and this one. Okay, I don't want to delete remaining stuff. I want to delete only this DMG file, which I have used, which I have downloaded from the browser for installing the Firefox browser in my machine. And once I install the Firefox browser in my Mac machine, a folder with the name Firefox got created automatically. That thing I want to delete. So whatever I want to delete, guys, simply right click and say move to trash. Right click and say move to trash. This one also I want to delete. Okay, move to all the things that came with Firefox browser when I installed or to install whatever it is. I have removed it. Once I remove it from there, you see, if you go to the Finder and go to the applications, you'll not see any Firefox browser. Okay, Firefox browser got removed. Firefox browser got removed. Okay, uninstalled. This is the process for uninstalling, guys. If you go to the launchpad, you see Firefox browser is not there. And if you go to this here, if you search for Firefox, you see you're not getting the Firefox application. The reason here it got uninstalled. This is a process for uninstalling any application in Mac machine. Okay, you have to go to the applications and remove them. Remove all the installed software, the folder that got created when you install the software, or the files that you have used for installing the software. All the things you have to remove. That's what is uninstallation process. Launching, I have already shown the different ways of launching. I already shown, guys. So the different ways for launching, that is from the Finder and applications. From here we can launch, and from the Launchpad we can launch. From Spotlight we can launch the application. All these things I already demonstrated. Now let's move to the pending part, guys. Only this part is left out. Okay, so almost everything I have covered, guys. Just whatever that we generally need as a beginner, right, to get started with Mac machine, I already covered. These are very helpful. Okay, if you go through this pending part also, it will be very helpful, guys. There's something like gestures. Okay, in mobile we generally have gestures like tap, single tap, drag. Okay, swipe to the left side. Okay, to unlock your mobile phone. Different mobiles nowadays have different gestures to unlock the mobile, right? So all those stuff. Okay, in Mac machine also we have different type of gestures similar to that. So already we were using tap, simple tap. Okay, if I tap here using my single finger, I'm getting all these options. It's working like a click because I've set that option in the trackpad, right? The system preferences, under the in the system preferences. Where are the system preferences, guys? System preferences are not coming somehow. Here is the system preference. It got minimized actually. Here, system preferences for the trackpad, I've already set these options, right? Secondary click should be there when I use two fingers, and when I use a single finger, it is a tap. Now let's move on to the other gestures we can use. So single finger tap, it will click. If I tap two fingers at the same time on my trackpad, it will give the right click option. For example, if I now on this page itself, on my notes itself, what I'm doing is I'm using my two fingers and tapping at the same time. What I'm getting is right click options. Okay, right click is happening. To get the right click options, after setting that option in the trackpad, Under system preferences, you can right click like this. By tapping 2 fingers at same time, you'll get the right click options. And swipe up with 4 fingers to see all the, okay, with 4 fingers, I'll swipe up, guys. Okay, you'll see all the things. Okay, for example, if I open multiple things here, let's say I'll open the Safari browser here. Any other thing is there, guys. Okay, I'll open this system preferences. If I use my 4 fingers, what is happening? I'm using my 4 fingers on the trackpad. Okay, you see, I can switch to any of the things. Okay, so let's say I want to switch to this. Again, if I use my 4 fingers to swipe up, and I can go here. These are the gestures, guys. Okay, these are the different gestures. So here, what are the gestures? You can clearly see more. Here, there's something like more gestures here in the trackpad. How to come to this? Go to the Apple icon, system preferences, select this trackpad, and here more gestures are there. Select that. You'll see all the things what you can do. Extra gestures are there. So let's try this first one, guys. Swipe between the pages. Okay, let's try this one. Swipe between the pages. So what I have to do to swipe between the pages? Scroll left or right with 2 fingers. For example, I'll open the Safari browser. Here, I'll go to one website, that is selenium.dev. After going to this website, guys, after going to this website, on it, after going to this website, I want to go to another website. Let's say omai.blogspot.com. Now I want to go to another website, that is Selenium 143.blogspot.com. Okay, so different websites I'm navigating one by one. Okay, so that you can get a proper feel. Google.com. Now I want to go back to the previous. Okay, instead of clicking on this, if I use my 2 fingers to swipe left, the previous page is coming. Selenium 143 came. Again, if I swipe left, the previous page. Again, if I swipe left, the first open page, that is selenium.dev. If I swipe like this, okay, if I swipe using my 2 fingers from right side to the left side, like this will happen. Left side to the right side, previous pages. Right side to the left side, the latest pages. Okay, hope you got the idea. So now again, go back to the same trackpad system settings, system preferences, and here more gestures. First one I showed you. So whatever they are showing in the video, the same thing, guys, I did. Previous pages and latest pages, if I want to, kind of, I can use these 2 fingers. Now swipe between full screen apps. Okay, I will use some full screen mode. Okay, for example, here I'll make this full screen. Now if I swipe, you see, this is what is happening. All the full screen apps will be open. Okay, like this. So with 3 fingers I have to do, guys. Okay, swipe left or right with 3 fingers, like the way they are showing in this, okay, demo. Just see the demo, guys. 3 fingers here and there. Okay, the earlier one was with 2 fingers to go to the previous pages and latest pages. This is 2 fingers. Now with 3 fingers you have to, on the trackpad, you have to swipe right and left. So here I'll open different things and I'll go to the full screen mode. Here you see this is also full screen mode. Come back here. Okay, so this is not full screen mode, so I minimize it again. Sorry, I'll make it full screen mode. Here Safari browser, here Chrome browser, here Mac machine. Okay, Mac machine. So now let's move on to the next one. So next one is, let's explain the next one. Let's see other options, guys. Let's now see other options. I'll just go out of this full screen mode and again go to the trackpad system preferences. So swipe left from the right edge with 2 fingers. Here on the trackpad from this right edge. Okay, from this right edge, if I swipe left, I'll get some notifications, guys. I'll show you right away. On my trackpad, you see, from the way they have shown in the demo, right? You see, I'm getting all the notifications if I swipe from the left. Okay, these are the notifications. There's another one, and any other things are there. Let's see. This is mission control, guys. I already shown you this mission control. Like if you want to see at the same time, like switch to different applications. Okay, see all the applications that are open and switch to them. So mission control is the thing where you have to swipe up with 3 fingers like they are showing in the demo. like that. Okay. Again, if you want to come back, swipe down. You see, swipe up, swipe down. Okay, let's do that. Swipe up, swipe down. Okay. If you have multiple applications open, now swipe up all the applications, swipe down. Okay. Swipe up, swipe down. Okay. Now there's one thing. So any more gestures? Let's try it out. Pinch with thumb and three fingers, launch pad. If you want to get this particular launch pad, instead of tapping on this launch pad and launching the application from there, if I want to directly see the launch pad, so with thumb and these three fingers, I have to, like they are showing in this video, you see, in this demo, thumb and three fingers, I have to do like this. Okay, I'll do like that. You see, directly launch pad will come. If I say like this, launch pad will come. Click on the launch pad, it will go out of. Okay. Click on any blank area on the launchpad, it will come out. Okay, so that's what is a gesture, another gesture, guys, for getting the launchpad. For going to the desktop, you can practice all these gestures, guys. Okay, if you want to make your work easy and smooth, right, you can practice these gestures, because you don't have to take your mouse and tap every time you need to go here and there. Okay, show desktop. For show desktop, we have like this. Okay, wherever you are, you want to go to the desktop. For example, you are here, but you want to go to the desktop. You see, I can go to the desktop and come back again. Reverse the move. All the different gestures I am showing, right? Okay, so if I want to go to the desktop, so what is the gesture, guys? Thumb with three fingers. Okay, thumb with three fingers, like this. Okay, come back. That's what is the. These are the gestures, guys. Okay, these are the generally useful gestures. You can try all this stuff. Okay. Now, next one is customizing the widgets and notifications on the. You see here we have the notifications, guys. Okay, just scroll up. Here we have edit widgets. If you don't want all this stuff, for example, I don't want this stocks, I'll remove it. I don't want the screen time option, I will remove it. Done. You see, only whatever I wanted to show, that will come. Or if I want to add any more things, like for example, if I want to add this notes section, let's say I can add this notes here, and I want to have, I can customize my that section, guys. Okay. Any other things that I feel useful, I'll add. Okay, so I think this is fine. Calendar is there, this temperature is there. I think this is done. So widgets and notifications, I can edit, customize, add, delete. Okay, what I can do. Other options to disable notifications, Wi-Fi settings, etc., guys. Okay, these are also important. So here, guys, on the top, just click on this date, whatever the current date and the details are coming, right, with time and all. Just click on that, tap on that, otherwise tap on that, you will get all this widgets and notifications. Okay, same thing will happen. And if you want to set the Wi-Fi settings and all. Okay, so then here there is an option here, guys. This option you select, and here you will get the Wi-Fi settings. Go here and connect to any other network if you want, or add a new network. Here also, guys, on this icon also you can click, and then you can change the network or add the network, whatever it is. Go to the network preferences and add the networks. Other networks you can try and add it. You can connect to them. So different things are possible. Then what else is there here? If you go here, apart from this Wi-Fi thing, you can use a Bluetooth, right? You already know what is Bluetooth, right? So you can connect earpods or whatever it is, like Bluetooth devices to this your Mac machine via this Bluetooth. Click on this, and whatever that is available, you can connect. Okay, then what else is there? Next one is AirDrop. What is this AirDrop? AirDrop is something related to the Apple devices. So let's say you have another iPhone, iPad with you, and maybe another Mac machine. So you want to transfer the files or transfer the files between this same kind of Apple devices, right? Then you can use this Apple AirDrop. Okay, that's the purpose of the AirDrop. And also, if you don't want to receive any notifications, sometimes Mac will give you some notifications, right? If you don't want to receive them, click on this do not disturb. And let's say you are in an important meeting and you don't want other people to disturb you for next 1 hour. Select this. Next 1 hour, it will not disturb you. No more notifications will come. Okay, for next 1 hour. So multiple options are there, guys. Do not disturb options, until tomorrow, always on, like that. Many things are there. You can check with them. And what else is left out? QTime player, guys. In Mac, if you want to play the videos, by default, we have this QTime player. Here you can see the QTime player. I'll play some videos and show you guys. I'll go to one of the location in my machine where I have some recordings of previous recordings. Let me run them. They will open in the QTime player. Okay, this is nothing but the QTime player, guys. Okay, you see it's running. So I have muted my speaker, so you're not getting any voice. But okay, if I unmute, it will come. Okay, sir. So let's get started. You're getting that. Okay, so this is what you can. This is a this QTime player, guys. Okay, whatever I opened now is a QTime player. You see here QTime player. I'll quit this QTime player. Fine. Next one. So last few things are left, guys. We are almost at the end of the session. Okay, so few important things only. These are also important, very useful also. So sometimes you have to select multiple items, multiple files. Let's say I'll go to one of the location. So before that, I'll just read it out what I have to do. Okay, I want to select multiple files. So what are the different ways? One way, this is a one way, and second way is this one. Using the shift key, using the command key, and using the command key, where I have to select everything and copy, paste, and cut. All these things I'll show you at a go, guys. Okay, all these things I'll show you at a go. Go to the Finder. Let's say in my downloads, I have this Selenium Java. Here, a lot of files are there. I want to select multiple files. For that, I have to press and hold the command key and select whatever the files I want to select. You see, I'm able to select multiple files. If I release the command key, if I press anywhere, you see, the selections are gone. If I have to select multiple files, I have to use the command key. Okay, if I have to select the multiple files, I have to use the command key. That's one thing. Second thing is selecting a big list of items using the shift key. I'll show you how. Here, the first one I selected, scroll down. Now till here, I want to select all the jar files till the last I have to select. Now, after selecting the first item, come down, hold the shift key and select the last jar file. You see, from top to bottom, everything got selected. That's one thing. Now let's say, not only these jar files, all these files I want to select, like Control A in the Windows. How to do? Command and A. Command key and A. In Windows, Control key plus A. Here in Mac machine, Command key plus A. It will select all the things. Okay, select all the files. Now, if I want to copy, let's say I want to copy this jar file. I'll select that and say Control C and go to the desktop. And here I'll say Command V. Controls, you see, it got pasted here. Control C is for command C is for copying, command V is for pasting. Okay. Now here I want to cut this file. Control X. Okay, select and Control X. Go back here and here say Control V. Okay, a copy of the file came here, but from my desktop, where is my desktop? Let's go to the desktop, guys. Okay, so let's see, it has not gone right. Command X and no, it's not going, it seems. Command V. It's coming here, but it's not going. Okay, it's not going. Maybe I have to move it to trash manually. Come back here. Let me delete, move to trash, move to trash. I will say Command X from here. I don't know whether I got Command X or not. Command X. Now, let me go to my desktop. This is another way. This is getting selected. Thumb with thumb. I have to do it, but okay. I'll come here manually. So it became messy bit. Now Command V. It came here, but I don't know whether this is deleted from there or not. Let's see. Yeah, it got deleted. Is this the same one or different one? I think it's not getting Control X, guys. Okay, that's fine. So Command C, Command V, Command A were working. Fine, no problem. Now Command C, Command V, Command X is not successful for me. So Command key plus A is working, selecting all. Shift key I showed you, and also command key plus selecting multiple files also I showed you. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. Okay, I think I've explained a lot about. Okay, if you are a beginner to Mac and if you practice all this stuff right, then you will be good to use the Mac machine. Okay, just watch this video. Just by watching this video, guys, you will be good to go with Mac machine. Okay, you don't need to watch any other stuff. Okay, this video will be enough, guys. Okay, this video will be enough to kind of, okay, be good with the Mac. Fine.